For nearly 2 decades, we have been a trusted source for jewelry and gemstones across America. We are dedicated to bringing our customers incredible selection, outstanding quality, at exceptional values they deserve. All of us at Jewelry Television are committed to advancing education and providing up-to-the-minute knowledge in the ever-evolving and exciting world of jewelry and gemstones.
If you're looking for a company that truly cares about you and cares about your growth and cares about your well-being, you know, JTV is the perfect place to come.
Jewelry Television is a 24/7, 365-day business.
Millions and millions of transactions are occurring a day. It's literally impossible to keep track of that without having top-notch technology systems to keep all that together.
We are vital to making sure that these systems stay online. We have to build redundant systems so that these systems continue to operate no matter what. In the event of a power outage or any kind of network upgrade or any kind of system replacement, these systems have to be online and available 24/7.
We're really a technology-driven company. Most of the initiatives and objectives that our executives have can't be achieved without technology enablement.
We've hired some of the smartest people in the world here. And every time someone comes and interviews at JTV, particularly in person, they see that.
We don't outsource anything, so the applications that run the day-to-day operations here at Jewelry Television, we build and maintain those in-house. All the servers, the networking, that is all technology that we run here. Our data center is located right here in our own facility.
The technology group has really delivered some key assets to Jewelry Television.
We are an agile shop that practices Scrum, so we have on average a 6-person team or so with QA resources and a product owner and usually an architect per team.
The advantages to the agile development environment that we have it's very empowering. The team is self-organizing and is largely able to make its own decisions as far as how the team wants to accomplish a goal.
I love the culture here at Jewelry Television. Everyone here is excited and motivated, trying to do what they can to make our services as strong as possible and resilient as possible. And it seems like every day or every week we're all working on adding a new feature or seeing what we can do to make things better both for our customers and for our co-workers.
It's a fantastic place to work.
Everybody's really excited to come into work every morning because it's not the same thing every day. You know, it's we're either working with a different technology or we're working with a different area of the business or we're trying to pull off something kind of new and innovative that we've never done before.
We got a bunch of people that care about culture and care about the culture that technical people want to be a part of. They care about creativity, they care about using your intelligence, they care about holding each other accountable to certain situations. And I think most engineers want to be a part of a culture like that.
When I'm interviewing people coming in, they're kind of stuck in their current position. They're kind of like, yeah, hey, I'm the database guy and that's all I do. But maybe you want to be more the business intelligence guy. Maybe you want to be that guy who says, I can do database, but I can do more. And I can integrate that with applications and I can make a real impact. I think that really makes it different at JTV.
It's not like a lot of jobs where you're just kind of handed the requirements and then you go implement the requirements unquestioningly. And that creates a lot of passion in our engineers. And I think it really shows in their attitudes and in the quality of the software that they deliver on a daily basis.
You get to choose your tools pretty much. You can just expand yourself. You can expand your horizon career-wise.
It is a shared trust and it allows us the leeway to be able to make the decisions on the field to do the things that we need to do. And that produces a much more agile, efficient flow of technology.
One word, passion. Every single member of our technology staff firmly believes in what they're doing. Whether they're working on the networking sides of things or if they're working on the database engineering sides of things, the way that we tie our applications together, the services, whatever they're doing, they're always very passionate about what they're doing.
You know, if I see or have an idea that I felt can make JTV successful, I would be totally comfortable, you know, walking up to our CEO and saying, hey, do you have a few minutes? I have this idea that I think, you know, could help our company.
Right here on campus, you know, we've got frisbee golf, we have volleyball courts, we've got a track.
And the park that they've set out, it's really beautiful. They do a lot of work to keep it maintained and keep it looking good. There's the gym that's here on site, which is remarkably well stocked, better than several of the gyms that are in this area.
They also have a training staff that provide all sorts of classes from yoga to boot camps to gut checks and all kinds of activities that will challenge your fitness level.
If you just need a 20-minute break to get away from your day or to think about a problem, you can just kind of go outside, walk around the track, think about it, come back refreshed.
We have a wellness center that is open during office hours, so if you are not feeling well or have some other kind of ailment, it's right here. We have a physician on campus for you to visit.
We're all grown-ups working in this grown-up company, but when Friday rolls around, it's Friday ice cream day. And, I get excited. I love Friday Ice Cream Day.
Jewelry Television is a great place for career development. I've been here for 15 years and actually started in our call center operation and kind of worked my way up over the years into the position I'm in now.
I think the flexibility of our work time is really big to me because sometimes you get your kid to school and it's running a little late. Sometimes you need to go take somebody to the doctor, things like that. That not having that really hard set work time really makes it more fluid. You can kind of get your job done, you work within your team, they know you need to go deal with some things, you can deal with those things. You're not feeling like, hey, I've got to clock in and clock out to go do these things. It's just kind of part of what we do.
What's so great about Knoxville is it offers a little bit of everything.
It's right there. It's kind of a Goldilocks city, in my opinion. We're not too small, we're not too big.
It has some of the trappings of a small town with some of the semblances of a big city.
A lot of people have about a 5-minute commute or 10-minute commute to work.
It's an up-and-coming town. It's small, it's very community-focused, it's very family-oriented. So living in the town itself is a wonderful thing.
Fortunately, we don't get a lot of the bad weather that goes both to the north and to the south of us, but we get 4 seasons every year.
It is the most perfectly located city that I know of.
We are centralized on 2 interstates that go in 2 different directions, and it makes it easy when whatever direction you want to end up traveling.
You can be on the Atlantic coast in as little as 6 hours. The Smoky Mountains are really in our backyard. Atlanta's 3 hours south of us. Nashville's 2 hours west of us.
It's a fantastic city, especially to raise a family.
For those who like living in a city, you have Knoxville and you have downtown.
I enjoy the shopping and these little boutiques that are around Market Square. I take my family to a lot of the outdoor concerts.
2 of the theaters are old, one's from 1909 and the other one's from the 1920s. They've both been restored within the last 10 years.
There's a really big soccer community here.
There's also baseball and football.
Stand-up paddleboarding, fly fishing, whitewater rafting, kayaking, canoeing.
Biking, small family communities, the lakes that surround the city.
There's the Greenway trails, which are great for biking.
We've got the mountains just a little less than an hour away.
The Smoky Mountains are absolutely beautiful. I love taking my family there.
I come from China. Here we have a very close-knit Chinese community. We have a lot of organizations like East Tennessee Chinese Association. We have a dance team, dance ensemble. We have churches, and we have a lot of parties.
I am from India, so we have a very tight-knit community here in Knoxville that everybody knows everybody. And then, of course, we've got football. I bleed orange out of one arm and purple out of the other, probably, for JTV. And I love the Vols, and I love Tennessee football, and football is such a big deal here.
The cost of living here is much less than what I've experienced in other cities. To get a nice house and be in a nice school zone here is something that's very achievable.
I couldn't imagine a better place to be.
It's just an amazing place.
We're in the South, and people are just hospitable. Like anybody and everybody that you talk to, they're not out there to get into a fight with you. They're just out there to help you out, like in every single aspect.
Why Jewelry Television? Because I really feel like I get to work with some of the best people in their field in technology.
This is a company that's on the rise.
The growth potential is just seems above and beyond what you'll find at traditional companies.
It's a great place to work because of the people that are here and the environment that they've set up for us.
If you're really interested in growing professionally and truly learning new technology, and not just learning it at a base level, but understanding the fundamentals of it and truly in the trenches how it works, this is a great spot to be in.
I love that everybody loves their job. I mean, I can't think of anybody that's here that doesn't want to be here.
Jewelry Television is committed to seeing their employees succeed. And Jewelry Television has a lot to offer, not only from the technologies that we get to work on, so you're always staying current, but they really try to build the best culture possible for any company.
It's small enough to where, you know, everyone matters. It doesn't matter what your job is, you know, every person's job here is important, and every one of us contributes to the success of JTV.
There's a lot of opportunities here. It's a large enough system and complex enough to where there's lots of work to be done.
To have people appreciate what you've done and to be able to see it as quickly as we get to see it, I think there's nothing better in the world.
If you want to go somewhere to where you make a difference, this is the place to come.